Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here, back with Salt. So today we're going to be hunting pirates. Now we're going to need to eat a little bit of food real quick. And we have our health potions. We're going to eat our unripe fruit. Save the ripe fruit for later. Now we're going to need to make some more health potions, and we can make that with white flowers. But it requires 2 white flowers, so let's experiment with black flowers. What do they do? Black flower potion, I'm not sure what it makes, but it does take 2. But now we can go over here. A poison that can be applied to weapons. Interesting. So we're going to be getting into combat. Let's see how many arrows we have. We have 3 arrows. We're probably going to want to craft some more of those real quick. So to do that, we're going to need sticks and flintstone. And you can also make fires with that, but we have some fires here. So we're going to craft, and we had 3 arrows. Let's check. We have 8, so it produces 5. Let's see, can we hold more than 10? Yeah, we can. Okay, nice. That's great. Alright, so now we're going to be basically looting. So we're going to pull off our craft menu, and we hotkeyed our weapons this time around. And we want bows at the ready, because there's a pirate on the hills. Alright, let's see if we can't snipe this guy. Now if you look, I'm holding it still, and there's a little wavering in the bow, so this is, oh, and he's moving. So that further, but if you hold right click, you can attack. Or excuse me, right click you block, left click you attack. But what is that? That's like a stick or something I just saw. Oh, he's running. When he doesn't know where you are, he runs away, but then when he does find you, he attacks. Right in your noggin, son. Now, the numbers in the right corner, Eric Cool in one of the previous episodes said he thinks those are experience points. So what do you guys think? Are the numbers like how much damage I'm doing, or do you think they're experience points? Not entirely sure. So we fired 2 arrows, crude arrows. Makes me think, oh, look at that. They have 21 pierce and 80% receive chance. We got a cloth swatch, which I assume is used to make sail, and 4 gold coins. And the coins, it's a shame we can't pick up that axe. Gimli would like that, but it's a shame that you... I believe that the gold coins are used for merchants, AI merchants. So we got wooden logs. Let's go ahead and save here. Oh, look at that. There's our raft. We are, you know what, we're doing pretty well, I think. Now what is that up here? It's a funny looking rock. You know what, this could be a moon rock. We have mined them in episode 2. Rich boulder. Now what are we gonna find here? Oh, we're gonna find some booty. Alright, so hardstone ore, magnetic stone. Here's something to consider. Compasses use magnets, so maybe this is how we make a compass. Interesting. But we're already finding pretty good bounty on this island. Oh, I thought that was like a dynamite barrel or something at first. Oh, tits. Alright, so the combat there, we didn't really block. Broken pirate axe. Alright, so we took that. Now let's take a look at the pirate axe. Okay, this is what we're wearing right now, actually. This is what's on us. We have a sword in our hand, we have boots on, and we're holding 13 arrows, I imagine, and in a quiver behind us. So that's kind of cool. Figured that out. Now, what did we pick up that we wanted to investigate? Hardwood log, a rare log from an ancient tree. Fascinating. We have 2 moon rock. Oh yeah, the pirate, the axe is all splinters and shards. Find a couple more and you might salvage something worthwhile out of them. Interesting. So, we're gonna have to find a couple more pirates, slay them, steal their booty, and then, ooh, what is that over there? That looks, I've never seen that before. Hey, that's a snipe shot, son. Unless it dropped. Oh, No, we're right next to him. So we're gonna retrieve our arrows. He's gonna run up there. We're gonna retrieve our arrows and we're gonna continue to stalk our prey if we can actually find our arrows. Oh, there we go. They kind of hide, but I know the other one was relatively close. Oh. Yeah, alright. So now if we press tab, we should have 13 arrows still. Yeah, I like it. Being able to retrieve your crude arrows. Granted, there's a percentage chance. Crude arrows only have an 80% chance that you will retrieve them. Oh yeah, what was that thing we wanted to explore over here before we saw the pirate? Look at that raft. It's just floating out there, but we know we can get it back at any time using the boat menu, which is pretty good. Because that would be frustrating if you invested heavily into a boat and you just couldn't retrieve it. So we're not sure how many pirates are on this island, or if there's any other creatures or enemies, or even potentially neutral traders on this island. I'm not entirely sure. But there's a lot of stuff to get. Alright, so we're going to use our pickaxe here. What is that black thing up there? We're going to explore that for sure. Looted that. Pulling back out the sword. Saluting the other pirates, because they know what they're in for. Death. Alright, there's a pirate. Oh, it's just a rock. Alright, we'll mine it. Mine all the rocks. There's no weight to the inventory and what you loot yet. What the tits was that? A rough ruby. Hell yeah. Alright. So this was not the pirate that we shot an arrow at earlier. This guy's got dark hair. The other one, I believe, was one of the bald blondes or something like that. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh! What the tits is happening? Oh my god, this is a bad idea. Alright, so we just had a white potion. We queued those. They're fast. We gotta get into the water. We gotta get on our boat. That's really the only way I can see ourselves surviving. Oh my god. You cannot drink that right now. F you, I could drink that. Mother truckers, we got ambushed by pirates, guys. Holy crap. We thought we were good, but we need more deer armor, I believe, to survive that kind of stuff. And there is a cooldown effect on your healing potions. So luckily we saved here. Now we had been mining some of the resources. Now what we're going to want to do is pull up the boat a little closer maybe. Mine these rocks obviously, because we lost that ruby. I believe all the stuff we got is now gone. Actually, let's confirm that. No, it's not. So, saving death, you keep your inventory at least at this stage of alpha. So that's fine. Yeah, we want... Was that a pirate ship? Ladies and gentlemen, look at that pirate ship. Can we see it off in the distance if we kind of... We know where we're going next. I will tell you that much. Oh, look, we're being watched. We saw the pirate ship. Alright, friend. You're not my friend. You will be my prey. But we have to see if we're going to get ambushed. Do they have some way of communicating with each other? Oh, see? There's a lot here. Oh my god. Alright, friend, you're dead. Now we're gonna have to get more broken axes. Let's see if we can't build... Craft? We can build salvage 3 broken pirate axes. Now let's look at our weapons. Whoa, where's my pirate axe? Does anyone know what just happened? Oh, ionite ore. Do you think the ionite ore came from that? Questions asked, answers to be had. We don't really know. Oh god. Oh, I missed. I had to use the potion, man. We were getting low. I didn't want to. But man, are there a lot of pirates. Bandages. Okay, okay, we're gonna use that. Oh, plant fibers can also make bandages. How many plant fibers do we have? So we're gonna craft. Cloth. Cloth, okay. 3 plant fibers, we'll craft. 1 more. Now we're gonna put our cloth swatch. 1 cloth equals 1 bandage. That's really good to know. But you'll probably want to save the majority of your cloth for sales, maybe? Alright, so where's our bandages? Alright, so we're about 50% health. We're gonna go ahead and right click on the bandage and see. You feel better. Okay, so it's kind of yeah, our health bar is rising somewhat steadily. There's a decent amount of pirates on this island. So assuming we managed to not get ganked by a number of them, since we only have deer hide boots as armor and nothing else, then I think we'll be in a decent state to conquer this island. This being only the 2nd island that we have explored so far. Alright, we got ourselves a pirate. That's right. I hope your friends saw that, and I hope they're pissing themselves. Because I know I'm gonna be plundering that booty. Alright, so that's what, 2 pirates killed? Oh my gosh, that is a big stack. 3, 4, 5. 5 wooden logs. Look at that, we're like a kid's show. How many logs do we collect? 5, I think. Now we're gonna go ahead and save again. We're gonna pull out our bow. Check our arrows situation. 8 arrows. We've wasted a decent amount. I don't believe we've really gotten very many hits off them. Bow hunting is extremely difficult. What is this? Log. The logs always look strange when the grass kind of cuts through them. You always think like, what is this rare artifact I just found? Is it a personal computer? Like, alright, there's a nice headshot. Let's see if it's in his head. It looks like it's in his arm. Actually, it's kind of in his stomach. He was dying and put off 1 more hit on us. And we are very... We're gonna loot everything. Bunch of arrows, I think. Was that 1 arrow? I didn't really read it. But I do know there's a pirate ship out there. Yeah, right over there. Pirate ship. We need to explore that. So we're gonna get a hold of our inventory real quick, bandage ourselves up, and then look for more people. We're gonna go here. You feel better. Alright, so... yeah. You can kind of see the mast. It's like right to the left of my sword right now. The middle of the sword. That's where the mast is. I'm touching it now. So we have to... yeah, it's like, what island did I start from? Probably that one, right? Yeah, that would... yep, there's my fire right there. Alright. So we have a general... look for the starting fire on the starting island, and then the 2 fires. I'm probably making no sense to you, but this is how I have to do it, or I literally will forget. But Pirate Island, there be booty in abundance here. We're king of this castle right now, king of this island. Ooh, this is a nice looking rock. Oh, this is a grub, isn't it? Grub collected. Now I haven't seen a whole lot of plants. There's no trees to speak of on this island. No trees at all. I haven't really seen any plants either. But there's a decent amount of wood and rocks, some of which have put up some relatively valuable materials. Now there's a rock, so we'll go mine that. Wow, this is a giant rock. Aw, it's part of the terrain. Lame. But it's kind of cool how all the islands will be a little different. And I believe that the starting area is kind of the same for everybody. But I believe then the world starts to procedurally generate. Or so I've been told. Now where's... I thought there may be a few more pirates or something on this island. Logs. We'll take them. We need them for arrows. We need them for boat making in the future. We don't know how to make the advanced boats yet. But we are kind of scouring the sides of this island for the basic resources. Oh! We need a better sword. Alright, another broken axe. Now if we have 3 we can test out... Ooh, what's this? That looks like... could be a grub. And I think these grubs are used for fishing. But we're going to need to find bamboo for that. So let's hope that the island right to the left of our ship... That'll be the next step in our quest, is explore that island and then that ship. A weak boulder. Yeah. But we got stone and flint stone. And the flint stone we can make arrows. 1 log and 1 flint stone makes 5 arrows. So that is good. Have we pretty much looted this? I believe so. We're gonna head up to... Here's a rock. I'd like to find some more of those rubies. Oh, that made a funny sound. The weak boulders seem to just kind of give out 1 stone and 1 flint stone. Nothing too crazy. Have we investigated both the fires? I believe so. Ooh. That could be a rare rock or it could also be a grub. Alright, so we're gonna save again. And... what is that? It's a treasure chest! Ladies and gentlemen, a treasure chest. Nice. Go ahead and snap that. Beautiful. It is locked. The treasure chest is locked. No. Do we have keys? Short bow. I have worms. We're gonna have to sleep through the night. Do we have key? Did we pick up a key off any of those guys? Well, I know we can craft these. Let's see. Does this make a key? Hardwood log crafted. Okay. So that's what you craft. From broken axes is hardwood logs. Dang. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a treasure chest. But we have no treasure because it's frickin' locked. And it's almost nighttime and it's very dark and no one wants to watch a black screen. Let's watch this sunset. We're gonna save it and that's gonna be the end of this episode. Watching the sun go down and contemplating the meaning of life and how to open locked treasure chests. You know, it makes sense that some of the pirates might drop keys. That's word on the street. Maybe they're hidden in that treasure, in that pirate ship over there. Who knows what's in that pirate ship? I wonder if you could, like... I wonder if it has cannons on it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to give the video some love, like it, share it with your friends if they like pirates and booty. If any of your friends like booty, they're gonna like this video series. But let's see. Let me know what I should do next. Or basically, how do I open that treasure chest? Where do I find the keys? Let me know. But the next on our adventure is that island in the treasure chest as we watch the sun go down. So I'm signing out and I'll see you in the next episode.